Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Gozi and this is Chat with Gozi. Please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. On this particular video, we're going to be talking about the live eviction show. Yes, as usual, Ibuka was welcomed on stage and he had promised us that we were going to have a thrill night. Yes, he went into the house and basically he said hello to the housemates and then he changed his mind and was like, hello ultimate love housemates, because I mean even they themselves, they know that they have turned the house into shippers association. And he had congratulated TJ, he had, for the birth of his child. Yes, he went for that to also give a shout out to the radicals because of their wager. He also congratulated Nelisa, yes, as being the head of house for 2 times in a row now. He went for that to talk to Anita, asking her about Tofa and the whole age thing. Basically, she should explain this whole age thing with her and Tofa. And Anita had spoken about how for her right now it's on blank. Yes, she's leaving it on blank. That Tofa and her. Tofa has told her that they are age mates and all, because Ebuka had asked her, okay, so tell us, what did Tofa tell you and what did Ben tell you? And she was like, Tofa had told her that they are age mates, whereas Ben told her that Tofa is lying. Tofa is younger than her. He's like maybe 26 years old or so. So for now, she's just keeping it blank, yes, till she gets out. And when she gets out, she will know about it. Little does baby girl know that dude is 24. He's not 29. So I actually want to see that revelation when she finds out. Moving from that, Ebuka had moved over to Shaun, asking Shaun that, I mean, in the first he had the conversation, with someone where he was talking about how he had connected with Nelly, but he's not the guy that basically moves on girls. He prefers his girls moving on to him. So will he say because of this, Wanni was his second choice? Yes, she was like a second option to him because she chased him. And dude started talking about how that was the first week, nothing was certain, how for him and Wanni, they have an energy from outside the house. Moving from that, Ebuka had moved to enter Onyeka's matter. And he had basically asked Onyeka that she had insinuated throughout the week that she felt like the Nelita pair picked them to the head of house lounge because she wanted to not allow them stay in the same place with them aces. So basically, she should correct that impression. Like, is that what she was talking about? And she was saying no, that's an assumption. She did not mean it that way. It's an assumption that she just sits down sometimes and think about things and all. And then Nebuka was like, okay, so did Sooj do anything for you to come up with that assumption? And she said that no, Sooj has not done anything to make her come up with that assumption. Nebuka then moved further to ask her, come, what about this whole thing with you, Ozzy and Victoria? What's going on there? And she was like that she feels like Victoria likes Ozzy, so she's just trying to enter her, nothing more. And Ebuka was like, but you seem like you like him too. And Onyeka starts going around talking about how she's trying to know where she's standing before she puts her neck. And Ebuka is like, are you not seeing what you are saying? At first you are saying someone else likes him, you don't really like him, but then you are saying you want to know where you are putting your neck. And she was like that, no, that let her explain something. It's just like when Femi David was with Victoria, the whole thing was kind of somehow. So she just basically stepped out because, I mean, she's a girl and she knows that girls don't really like other girls with their guys. So that's the situation of things. Ebuka had gone back to the stage and all, and they had shown him talking to a guy on stage who stated that he voted Zinwe because he really likes Chinwe. He had also spoken to a lady who said that for her favorite couple in the house is Double K because, I mean, they are legally married and they're keeping it a secret and playing the game. Ebuka then moved into the house to talk to Sooj, and he asked Sooj that he basically doesn't hear Sooj's voice except he's trying to settle an issue with Nelly. So what's going on there? Is it that basically why is he not paying attention to Nelly? And for Sooj is like he pays attention to Nelly. That what happened was just a misunderstanding. He likes to dance and have fun during the party, same as her. And if you can remember correctly, she was dancing with people, so it wasn't a big deal. Now he had also gone to dance and and he came to check up on her and she was giving him an attitude. So that was just it. It was a misunderstanding. It wasn't like, no, he doesn't really pay attention to her or anything like that. And Ebuka was like, interesting. Ebuka decided to look for trouble at that point in time, because Ebuka was like, okay, so does she know that you smacked Onyeka's bum? And Nelly's face, you could see the shock and surprise on Nelly's face. And Sooj was like, no, that she doesn't know. However, it was something that was a joke. Plus, he and Onyeka, they were intoxicated. There was nothing more to it. Ebuka then moved to Double K and asked Double K that, I mean, he was talking to Kelly Ray and he had said, you are in the house with your friend. So why were you upset that she was flirting or basically talking about the whole nipple stuff with Femi David? And for Kelly Ray was like that. He knows her kind of person. She jokes a lot. But if that same energy is returned to her, she would not be able to take it. Yes. And he doesn't want to be in a situation where he has to have issues with anyone in the house, because if she has issues with someone, he'll be put in the mix, just like what had happened between her and Mickey. Yes, he fought with Mickey because of her, so he doesn't want to have to go through that whole thing again. And then Ebuka had moved to the Zinwe pair and had asked Zion that what's happening with him and his baby. Yes, that Chinwe complained all through the week about him not paying attention to her, about him not loving her right, and basically giving her a love language and all. And for Zion is like their love languages are different. Plus, she's expecting him to act the way he was acting when they were in their honeymoon stage. But now she needs to understand that they are mature now. When dude was talking all through, Chinwe was disagreeing all through. Although Ebuka did not ask her any question, Ebuka then moved to Ben and had asked Ben a simple question. And the question was this: if you were eating and you had one meat left, who will you give it to? This question is simple, Abi. And then Ben had asked, can't he just divide it? And Ebuka said no, he could not divide it. He had to give one meat, like he had one, and had to give the meat to either Chizoba or Anita. Who would he give it to? And he had thought about it for a while before saying that he would give it to Chizoba, and he has given her a lot of meat, so I mean, he's already used to that. And Ebuka was like, it's scary that you even have to think about it to this point before making up your mind. Yes, Ebuka had then moved further to tell the nominated pairs to stand up. That's Double K, Handy, X1D, Zinwe, Checkers, and then Better. And at that point in time, Ebuka had nominated Zinwe. Yeah, they were the least voted for and the pair to be evicted this week. Yeah, on stage, Chinwe had spoken about how for her she had bonded with the housemates that were evicted. That's the Streets and Flourish, especially. You know, she was friends with DJ Flo, so she had expressed how she had bonded with that pair. So when they left, or having them leave the house, was a lot for her last week. Plus, she was sick the entire week, and that was why she was sleeping all through. For Zion had said that it was like tough and all that, being in the same space 247 with his babe, but he has learned a lot from this whole experience. Now, when Ebuka had asked what's next for them, for Zion, he had said that the world is next for him. Yes, you guys should expect Zinwe for life. He claimed this girl. Expect Zinwe for life. Now, for Chinwe has said that she doesn't know what to expect, because, I mean, she doesn't really know, but people should expect content back to back. And Ebuka had closed the show by advising the housemates, telling them that they should stop looking at the cameras before starting a conversation. They should also stop talking about past seasons, and they should enjoy themselves. If you think about Ebuka's advice, I feel like most of the housemates actually, before they start a conversation, look at the camera to find out if the camera is on them or not, so that they know what they are saying or what they are not saying, which to me does not make sense. In fact, some housemates do this, and when they realize that the camera is on them, they quickly start talking about what they think will make them trend. And I'm like, you guys need to take a chill pill. Well, that's all I have for you guys on this particular video. Please feel to subscribe. Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. I know my video is not like this usually, but guys, you don't want to know what I had to go through to do this video for you. Bye guys.